Hello, buddies. Here is a prototype of the account and the transfer. I developed this prototype using the Sprint, and I used the Hibernate to connect the MySQL as the backend. This is the entry of the main function. Before we proceed, I've already created an account which contains the ID, which auto-generated, and the initial balance of a certain account. Let's say the user one, it starts with $100. If I use the Hibernate cheese, I have to extend the repository with the CRUD repository. The next thing to do is to enable the REST API. I have to write functions. I have to write the controllers. The controllers will map to the REST APIs. This is the controller. And the path of it starts from account. When I use this, I have to auto-wire the repository so that I can talk to the backend. I just call it the account repository. Next, let's define the APIs. We define the post mapping. The path is nothing when we create the account. It should start from the balance. I added a balance as a string in the URL. Then I created the account. Sure, it should be on side. Oh, sorry, I forgot. There is no constructor. I have to set it. Don't set the ID because the ID is auto-generated. Then I call the repository, save this account. Just made it. Then I wanted to read the account that I created. If I wanted to read the single account, I just call using the ID. Find the bar ID. You already have this fine because we already have the method. It's optional because maybe the ID is invalid and it returns nothing. But if we want to return all of them, in the URL, we can simply return nothing. And then what it returns is a list of the options, iterable. Find, oh, okay, then that's fine. Then we do not need any input. Let's get account. This will make it. Now let's get back to the application. It's now the time to run it. We can start a terminal. The terminal will tell us if it works or not. We start from creating one account and give it $100 as the initial value. Well, let's wait for a little bit.